Thank you, Ms. Leah. All right, it's 5:48 here on your Monday. We've got some active weather to watch out for this week, starting out first with rain in the forecast today. Now, a lot of the rain is going to be later on, so this morning is dry. It's just chilly out there. But come this evening and into tonight, we've got that steady to a light and moderate rain moving across the region. Look at your temperatures. Don't warm up much today. We're going to stay mostly in the 60s as that rain tries to build in. This is a developing storm system that is producing some snowy conditions from Oklahoma up into Kansas. Down here on the southern side, we're going to see liquid rain, and that rain is already starting off the coast of Texas. That's a sign of what's going to be moving our direction. And so looking at Precision Cast, you can see through this morning, we've got some rain in the Gulf. We've got the bigger storms in the Gulf too, but on the northern side of this developing low, you've got that light to moderate rain moving in later on. So here we are at 3 o'clock, showers starting out to our west, and then as we get into the late afternoon and evening, look at all the showers across the region. The bigger storms, the heavy rain, the severe weather, there's a potential for that over towards Florida. I think areas like Pensacola need to keep an eye on that. And then the heavy storms are just south of our coast. Again, we're on the northern side dealing with light to moderate rain. That'll continue into tonight, but then tomorrow morning it clears out and we'll be left with some chilly and dry weather on Tuesday. Rainfall totals, they don't look very impressive with this round. I think most of us are going to pick up less than an inch of rain. So this is not going to break our drought, but we'll take anything we can get. And then after that, we're going to dry out for a couple days, but then more rain in the forecast by Thursday and Friday. That round of rain on Thursday may be a bit heavier. So as we go through our active storm pattern this week, there's our next developing storm Thursday. That one's probably moving in during the daytime, Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon. Then we've got another little disturbance that pushes in some light showers on Friday before we finally begin to dry out this weekend. Now we're going to keep an eye on Saturday. We got to clear all this out, but things are trending drier this weekend for all those plans, and we've got a lot going on this weekend. With holiday things across the region. Rainfall totals overall probably a couple of inches between the three events from today, Thursday, and Friday. So it's certainly not going to break the drought completely, but I think at times we may actually see it start to add up. By the way, we've got some cold temperatures coming by the middle of this week. Wednesday morning, I am forecasting a freeze, low 30s on the North Shore and low 40s and upper 30s on the South Shore. You add in a wind, we probably have a wind chill even colder. So Wednesday morning is our freeze potential north of the lake. And look, there's no big warm up here for the first 7 days of December. There's no 70s, and there's certainly no 80s in this forecast. So here's how it plays out. Rain moving in later on today and into tonight. Tomorrow will be dry and windy. It'll also be chilly with a high of only 55. Wednesday morning is quite frigid, but we get up to 63 Wednesday afternoon. Our next round of rain moves in Thursday, and then a third round of rain on Friday before we hopefully are drying out this weekend. I'm keeping a close eye on Saturday, but things are trending on the dry side and a very nice afternoon in the 60s. So overall, the weekend not looking too bad for any events or parties. Our marine forecast, a heads up here, we're going to need small craft advisories for the next couple of days. It's choppy out there, and it only gets choppier tonight and tomorrow, and then things will start to settle down there on Wednesday. Looking at your tides, those are going to be highest later on this evening and into the early parts of tonight, so close to midnight. And low tides, those are going to happen as we head in through the rest of the morning.